Hello there, everyone. And welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we explored that Deathstalker room. Oh my goodness. Some 8 Deathstalkers and 3 crawlers, I think. Maybe more Deathstalkers. Might have been 10. Plus the Black Crawler. But we did it. We managed to defeat all of them, brought just enough bandages to help us get through that area, and health kits. And with a bit of luck and a bit of greediness on the part of the Deathstalkers not attacking me when I felt they should, we were able to clear the room. A good test of our character. Helped when I remembered we have fire abilities that I should be using a lot more often to keep them away from me and light up the area. Figures. Lots of mistakes. That's how I die most often. In any case, hello. Welcome back, everyone. Today, the day I'm recording this part, is February 28th, 2024. I think it's been about a week since I've recorded the last part as well from the Deathstalkers. Let's do the summary. We'll talk about real life really quickly, and then we'll get going with what we plan to do today. So here's Tim, level 25, the old maximum level that the game used to have. We are not a min-max build, not in any stretch of the imagination, and we managed to make it to the old max level without too much trouble. I think we've died about 23 times or so. That's acceptable on hard mode. Some of those were punked in the face because of crits on the enemy side, and some were mistakes. Most were honestly mistakes on my part that I should have been paying more attention to, knowing where enemies were, using more abilities, taking more precautions. Still, we made it to this far, and I don't envision us having too much trouble when we finally get down to the deep caverns. Here's our skills. We are also playing a hybrid character. Melee metathermics is what we're doing, with a tad of temporal manipulation. We are a dodge and evading character. We have a little bit of subterfuge, lots of crafting, and obviously some psi. For our feats, we have a mix of crafting feats, psionic, and melee abilities here, which you guys are familiar with by now. And for our specializations, 1 more turn on exposed weakness, 1 less turn required to cast premeditation at another time, and Pyromaniac is increasing the damage we deal by 35% when we set something on fire. Alright, viewer, we're going to talk about real life briefly. Maybe like 5 minutes. I apologize for this, but it's important to keep you guys updated with what's going on. So, I am at my parents' house still, and my parents have had a medical emergency. So, my phone is going to be with me and on. You might hear texts. This will just have to be acceptable for this episode. My mom is in the hospital with heart issues, so I've been driving my father back and forth and making sure they're okay. I am neutropenic. I have 0 what's called neutrophils, so I can't even go in. I'm not allowed in the hospital for fear of me getting sick and it being really bad. It's frustrating because I would love to visit my mom. My mom is even more introverted than I am, so she doesn't want anyone visiting her, which is interesting when I drop my father off because he doesn't want to leave her side. So I'll let them handle it. Things are going well so far. Just as a heads up, no issues. We got no phone calls. They're monitoring her to see how her heart's doing and other such. Hopefully everything will turn out well. They'll get her on some medicine or figure out what's going wrong with her, and she'll be back here tomorrow, we're all hoping. But it does mean, once again, that I will be a bit unprofessional during this recording session. I have some time. I'd like to record another session, and I can do that as long as I'm paying attention to if my phone goes off. I am probably going to be recovering soon and back down at my house as well. So you guys will get more Underrail videos queued up for the next consolidation therapy, which will happen probably in 2 or 3 weeks from now. The final and 4th one. Then it's a bone marrow biopsy to see how well the chemotherapy worked. I am expecting bad news, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I have MRD. We shouldn't talk about this, I guess, in the Underrail video, but I'm going to talk about it really quick. Or had a MRD, which stands for measurable residual disease, which means we didn't get all the cancer cells through induction, which is bad. You really want to get every single one. So We'll see what happens to me going forward. If nothing else, we're desperately going to try to finish Underrail this year. Maybe it's the last thing I'll get to do. Anything else? No, I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and record some Underrail. So, let's also look at one more thing really quick. How much money do I possess? 14,000 bucks. I've been tempted to go and hunt down another super steel refinement plan and then get another sheet of super steel. No one's commented on the super steel plates and what I should do with them yet. So it's tempting to get another batch of it. And if it's lower than 177, use that as our super steel until we're done with the deep caverns. And use a even higher quality weapon when all is said and done for the DLCs. So I think that's going to be the plan. But first, I would like to visit all our neighbors. And to that end, I've crafted some stealth gear. A balaclava, level 21. A low-level Python Siphoner leather overcoat, but it's got some stealth on it. And a level 21 Ninja Tabby boots. These gives us an effective stealth of 112. Oh, wow. Okay, and combined... Oh, the cat saw me. I don't think the cat will complain if I open a door. There we go. We should be able to sneak around and see what's inside all these little apartments and what have you that are near us. Shaded visor. How about it? The cloaking device blueprint. We already know this. And an energy pistol frame. We'll take one of those. 6 fusion batteries. Place looks abandoned to me, even though there's power on here. Maybe this is the network servers for this area of Core City. We don't have hacking, so we're not getting into that. We do have lockpicking, so that is accessible. I figured we would explore a lot of this room, and then outside Praetorian security. Nice. 120 16 coins. Ooh, what did we get? High level? Acceptable quality. Oh! I forgot. We threw a ton of flares. I shouldn't need flares where we're going at the moment. I'll pick up more from our stash later. Always so weird not to have Interloper when I'm playing a stealth character. Detection 79 goggles and a repair kit. A hot wiring kit. I do really want an Aegis Sec Trooper jet ski. I also want to buy our own. Oh, okay, that's going to be a bit awkward. Okay, so we don't want that gentleman seeing us. Guess we can visit the inn here, or the tavern. We would need more lockpicking if you want to get lockpicking. We need either a feat to get us through here really quickly with that one burglar lock feat, or we need even more stealth. Stealth. We do have the cloaking device. Be quick though, Tim. No. Okay, well, that's a shame. Just barely not enough. Alright, so we have to do this all over again. Okay, sorry about that, viewer. I was down to the wire. We need another, like, 10 points of stealth. That sucks. That sucks. It would have been just enough to get into that room. Okay, so we're taking all of that. Fusion cells. Right, we're doing this all over again. I don't feel like having all of core... Well, then, yeah, we can't fight here because the factions will be hostile to me if we fight them here. So we got to reload. We don't want all of Core City angry at us. I'm tempted to kill this cat, but I think... Okay. I hate bumping into cats or cave hoppers. I should have quick saved. I don't know why I did not do so. Okay, now we'll do so. Alright, so we don't have what it takes to get... Oh, come on. Freaking... You jerk. Should be able to get into this at least without any trouble. Lots of wardrobes. A decent looking couch. I'm just gonna leave that there. Don't tell anyone. I'm not gonna break down that armor for scraps. Hello? Garbage. Well, actually, I guess the capsules we can take. And that's it. Nice little sleeping quarters, I guess. But you're eating out every single day. If you bump into me, I'm gonna kill you, commoner. I think off-screen, I've already investigated this area, and I got some Stygian coins from it. So we're gonna skip the other doorway here. Now this I'm curious about. Can we actually get into here? We can. I tend never to go in here because most of my characters aren't stealth characters anymore. But having some stealth gear does let us slip in. And there's a burglar in here, just like us, huh? The problem with the burglar is that we have to kill him in one round, and we have to do it silently. Or I think... Oh, we're stealth, so we have to unstealth. What's going on? Why can't I change my gear? Please let me change my gear? Okay, so let's do this. Rush in. And we got him. I guess this stuff we can break down. All right, let's see. So we don't need a crowbar. Can't break down crowbars. We will go ahead and recycle his armor. How do you... Oh, how do you get in? You got in the same way you got in, Tim. Using stealth to get past the guards out watching outside. Oh, no. Did you... Okay, I'm about to say, did I break down the wrong gear? We did not. Okay, good. You know, actually, you know what would help? If I was wearing agility. If I had 8 agility food, that might get us the fraction of a stealth point we need to get into that back door. Ooh, a back pendant necklace. A gold necklace with an amethyst-adorned pendant worn on the back and not the front. The pendant itself hangs pretty low, so it's often paired with dresses that have a deep cut back. Perhaps one of the wealthier merchants would be interested in it. We'll take it, I guess. A few bullets. There's a fridge here. I was just mentioning the cave hopper steak, and they have one. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and give it a try. You are unable, by the way, to sprint. It is disabled while you are in stealth mode, so we can't use sprint to help us here. Okay, so a few things. So we want to... Oh, I brought a cave hopper steak with me as well. How about that? I am going to probably skip this apartment complex. There's a few oddie items you can get strewn about this location, but we don't need them. And in my opinion, it's going to take a little too long. So... I might change my mind and explore it off screen and just let you... Oh, you actually know where I am. Oh, it's a sniper. Of course he knows where you are. Or she knows where you are. I want to make sure this is open. Quick save. What's my stealth? Oh, still 112. Then no, this did not help us at all. No. No. Not gonna work. Okay. So much for that. Well, we tried. And even the cave... I thought it was... Stealth is... Oh, well, you know what it is? I think because I don't even have a single point in stealth, we're not benefiting from our high agility. Our higher agility. It's still 112. Okay, that sucks. Free cave hopper steak. Alright, so there's one more thing I want to check. And that's this room, which I don't know if we can get in, but we're going to give it a try. Right, it's right here, sir. And we can. Looks like a little office. And 40 Stygian coins for the effort. Okay. I can't think of anything else I want to stealth through. So let's leave our stealth gear behind. Come back here later and pick it up if need be. Oh! One more thing. Actually, no, let's go back home first. I was looking at the gear I had for shield creation, looking to make some more money, and I think I made what I would consider a better shield than what we're currently using, although it is efficient, not conservative. We'll take a look at it when we go down and leave some of these supplies. Oh my goodness, can't speak today. When I do some organization, which I'll do right now. Don't need these. Some different grenades. We don't need all of the... Oh, we'll keep them. Food. Food is fine. Okay, all of this stuff gets put downstairs. Yes, viewer, it's very important. We have to do this every single time. Everything must be nice and organized. Okay, we have goggle bits. We've got some mushrooms, red dreams. Okay, and then Yep, not speaking. And then what? All right, let's put away all the weapon frames. Okay, the hot wiring kit's weighing us down. Hot wiring kit weighing us down. Okay, we should take some flares with us, make up for the ones I use. We have, as you can see, plenty of flares. Okay, and the shield I made. So currently, here's our shield. 20 low, 197 high, with a spread between those, and 820 capacity with 164 energy. I made a 157 energy, but capacity 1,770 shield, with 21 low, 208 high. So a lower level, arguably, because of the power. That's how I judge energy-equipped items, unless they have durability. But not too much lower. It offers very slight, minuscule better protection, but a great deal of it. The difference being that this one, we can turn it on and just forget about it, and leave it on. This one, we would have to turn it on or off, because that dissipation rate is going to drain the battery very quickly. But still, if we have a great deal of enemies, this will be more useful for us to wear, to take all those initial Alpha Strike hits, as opposed to exploring some place we haven't been before, in which case the conservative would be more useful. So we're going to hold on to both shields, and we'll default, I guess, to the efficient. Okay, let's head back out there again. And where to today? I mentioned the Super Steel refinement, so I don't know where the last two of these are. I'm imagining they're in the other research facilities. So we have one in the cave and one in Upper Underrail. Why don't we go to the cave system again? And we'll explore that and see if the refinement data is there. I don't think it is, but I don't remember. And while I'm here, really quickly, I'm going to stop by Harlan and see if he wants to buy these goggles we've got on ourselves. Good morning, Harlan. So, I hope everyone's doing well. There hasn't been too much recording that's been going on, although tomorrow, the last of the Aelor Genesis for, well, not the last, but our attempt to beat the game was successful. I managed to, but this will go up after that goes up, so it's a bit weird. I managed to beat Oinor. The first Astromaster we encountered was the last that we defeated. Kind of romantic, or a coincidence that. Let's see. He is buying goggles. Okay, so we'll sell him this. Oh, but I see I've been here before because he only has 12 Stygian coins. We'll take those 12, and what does he... Is he selling anything else I want? He is, but very little I can afford. Can I buy all of these? Can I buy half of those? Thank you, Harlan. What a fun game New Horizons is. I plan to go ahead and do some modding to the game after all, in regards to the stat lines that the different hero classes have. I want to see if I can make them feel a little more different than at the moment, because in particular the commander classes feel all the same to me. Nothing wrong with that, but I want something a little different. What else is there? I began recording a game for the the fall months. It's not really a scary game or a horror game, but it's a bit unsettling, some bits of it. But it's mostly an exploring game, and an FPS. It's called Northern Journey. I've had it in my backlog for a while, and fired it up about 3 weeks ago, and I was greatly impressed with it. It was made by a small development team, or one developer, out in, I think they're Norwegian. And just like how Darkwood was a fantastically scary game from, Western Asia? Is that the right way to describe that? Eastern Europe? I'm impressed. It reminds me of the creatures are creepy. No, creepy is the wrong word. Fantastical? Fairy tale-ish? My parents have a book of gnomes, which is a bit weird to bring up. That's a weird conversation starter. But it described like demons and trolls in it that were outside, as well as these little gnome creatures. And where am I going, Tim? I'm going up here. And it reminds me of that. They also have a few fairy tale books, which were really unsettling when I was a kid. And some of the creatures remind me of those things, too. It's got a nice bit of humor. The combat is tricky. It's a bit rough, some bits of the fighting, but it doesn't... It feels good. It still feels really good. Graphically, it's amazing to me. It uses the Unreal 4 engine, and I very much liked the environments that were designed. The zones feel incredible in them. I just love walking around and looking at the nature, the scenery that was added into it. Feels like well, not 100% obviously, but like up on the mountaintop or climbing up trails and what have you. Feels fantastic. So my plan is to record it and cue it way in advance, just in case something happens to me and I don't get a chance to record anything because I'm dead or something come Halloween. We should break that down, Tim. What is this? 46. All right, so we want leather armor. And we want to recycle that leather armor. Oh my god, please! Please! And we want to leave it crossed. The issue I'm having, I am having a small issue with Northern Journey, however, and it's not related to the gameplay, it's related to OBS. So, well, yeah, this is correct. Some games, even though the graphics are not so intensive, have a great deal of frames associated with them, and it makes it tricky, very tricky, to record some of these games. The size of the game after compression is... It's like 60 gig for an hour of gameplay in it. Which is massive. Most of the videos I've uploaded have been... The biggest ones have been around like 20 or so. You remember Hard Reset, the game I played about 2 or 3 years ago? That one was a game where it was... I had to adjust the video output from my editing software. Which is why Decker... I didn't notice it at first, but why Decker's Let's Play was all low quality for a while. Since I did not realize that I had left it on that lower quality setting while recording that game. So one of the... Uh-oh. Okay, we survived. It's one of the bad things about recording multiple games at the same time. Because I'm lazy. Like everyone is. Which means I don't want to sit and remember to adjust different audio levels in between the different games and adjust their their graphics setting on video editing during post. Okay, we picked up hearts. I don't really need more hearts. Right, I was breaking down leather armor, though, so let's continue to do that. And by now, we need a repair on our... Oh, wow, I brought a ton of my repair kits with me. That's what's weighing me down so much. Anyway... To compress down one of these videos, because of the sheer amount of frames that are being recorded in the game, requires 12 hours or more. I think it was like 14 for part 2 that I got done the other day. That's an astronomical amount of time that for my computer. And unfortunately, when I use OBS, I often get FFmpeg audio issues on some of the recordings. Hasn't happened to Underrail, because I play for an hour or less. But on a game like Northern Journey, when it's 8 hours into compression, and I get the error, it does not save out any of the... I'm sorry, no, it saves out the compression, but the actual recording is invalid, and I can't do anything to fix it any longer at that point, which means I have to reshoot. So I'm back to using Fraps for Northern Journey. But I like the audio settings I've done for Underrail. So hopefully the audio's... I think it's coming out okay when I checked it. Hopefully that will remain the case going forward for that game. I like to get a recording of it up on my channel this September. Beretta 99. This old world 5mm handgun traded some of its firepower for more rapid fire. It's a 5mm. What firepower does it even have? Level 12, 5mm. Okay, we'll put it near the other things out near Harold? And maybe if I have a bunch of money left over, nothing else to spend it on, we can upgrade some more guns. Now we are here looking for more super steel plans. I don't know if there's any here. I don't think there is. I think this is just a storage facility and not a research facility. That's a Shiv blueprint, Tim. Just, well, we'll hold on to it. It's worth nothing. But I like using blueprints to separate the equipment that needs repairs versus those that don't in the barrels I have near the merchants in Core City when I go back there. I can use normal lockpicks to get into the locker. Ooh! 40mm 4-chamber Augenar grenade launcher just sitting in there. That was worth a lockpick. For repair, that was also totally worth repairing. Another shield. Okay, this was worth stepping into for some more cash. Don't even get an antidote. I can never remember if there's Deathstalkers in this area. I think there is in one of the rooms we'll be venturing through. And there's also bots, if I remember right. Can't shut that door once it's open. Don't have the hacking for it. Do the lockpicking for this. Probably just a broom closet. Don't need any gasoline. All right. What door first? I think we have to do them in a certain order. I think it's the south door first. I am sad. I don't have any EMP grenades on me. That was dumb, Tim. Should have warned something before you ran up there and did that. Can we kill one of these? Hey, hold on. I mean, you can kill all of them, but can we kill one of them before it gets a chance to activate? But I'd use its shield. I don't think we can. We're going to try. Speaking of shields, let's use ours. We did. Good. Ooh, that's a look at all those kamikaze bots. Thankfully, we have a way to set them off. Not bad, Tim. Not bad. When we're a little higher level, or we're using a super steel spear electrified, I may decide to drop temporal distortion off get it out of our brain in order to. We might take contraction after all in the end, but I'm thinking of a different time ability of some sort, because we're not probably going to need to worry about long-ranging bots at that point in the game. I only quality 75, but still. We can make some low-level laser pistols or what have you and sell them, or a taser. Oh, wow, Tim, don't do that. Okay. You want the conservative shield on here. More storage key cards. Nothing else there. Yeah, it's not in here. It's not in here. We at least I don't remember it being in here. I think instead we get some really nasty mutants. We are going to enter this area. There are Death Stalkers here. And our Cave Hopper stake is about to expire. We're going to kill this one. I'm going to try to. It's a lie. Oh! That was a good hit, though, anyway. I want to shut the door. I believe there's a second one in there. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Not so bad. Brings back memories of the last episode we had. We can slowly regenerate, and we'll do that. We're holding up. Use repair while we're waiting. What else have I been trying or playing? I mentioned possibly recording Pacific Drive. I have refunded that game. I really intensely disliked the fiddliness of the tutorial, and it took an hour to get through it. And with only an hour left to make up my mind if I liked the game or not, I decided that it was best refunded instead. I was having graphical issues. The game kept flip-flopping between low and high settings, and it was... I could tell it needs more time in the oven, so it probably won't be a game I'm playing. Anything else you guys should know about recording? I don't think so. Let's move on. Oh, I tried to enter combat right away. I don't know where it is. Obviously. We're gonna stay. We saw it. Or this is another. It's another. It doesn't know that we know where it's located. But I missed it. Alright, let's set it on fire. So it runs away from us. Did not go where I wanted it. Please let me enter combat game! Okay. Forget it, we're leaving. Yeah, we'll come over here and investigate us. I really don't like that sometimes combat just ends, but I get it. I know why it's done. So we charge a bunch of our things. Are you right on the other side of this? I think this room is entirely optional, by the way, viewer. We don't have to be in here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! We bumped into it and we won the initiative. Alright, that was the last one as far as I'm aware. Fire! Our high agility is what let us win that, I guess. Let's get out of the fire. Huh. Not worth it. I thought we might find some high-level components in here, but no, there's nothing in here, just optional. I mean, once again, that is perfectly fine. Not every room needs to have incredible treasure in it, even if you fought really tooth and nail to get what was inside of it. The Dungeon Master in me approves. Nice. Stinger tails. Use some of those. Okay. Let's open up the last of these. This seems to be the controls for the cryo storage. The temperature controls are unresponsive, and it seems all you can do is turn it on off. It is currently on. Turn the cooling off. Leave it be. We'll destroy the mutants that are on the other side of this, who now are aware of us. Oh, this feels familiar, doesn't it? That was a great throw. They're chilled currently, but of course we're a fire guy. We need them to get out of the cryo so that we can set them on fire. That should be good for at least these two. Really? Just 3? I thought there was like 5 in there. Even though we had it on for just a single turn, the new dissipation rate really drains the battery quickly. Alright, we'll wait here for the acid to drain. We can actually probably just... Don't tell anyone I'm doing this. We can accelerate time for this. There we go. Still see even more acid. What the heck? Acid, go away. I'm still not used to having the speed on at all. Okay, yeah, it was just 3 of them. Oh, we got a bunch of different types of drugs. Oh, that's interesting. Really, the small oxygen tanks require chemistry. Alright, so we're not making side boosters then. I'm not taking any chemistry. Blood! We can have the hearts back. Alright, so... if you touch this, you release the gas, and you do not want to release the gas from that. Okay, so this was not the right spot to go to. Some other cryo chambers. Let's go one of them. Mutagen D5. This is a sealed can of a highly potent and dangerous D5 mutating agent. Sounds like something we want. And there's another can of it here. That one can stay. I think this is where you have to go to complete one of the Protectorate's quests, if I remember correctly. So, if there is another plan, and there supposedly are 2 more, then we need to go to Upper Underrail for it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and store some stuff. I guess I can do that off-screen, viewer. So, I also get a chance to check the recording, see how long I've been playing for. So, I will be right back, and when we pick up, we will be somewhere else. Alright, viewer. All done moving stuff. I actually remembered to equip the boning knife this time around to break down a bunch of bits, giving us tons of adrenaline and taurine now. And of course I ran out of ampules, despite having like 700 of them. My goodness. Let's go up to the upper metro station for the first time and begin working our way through the upper rail line to another one of the old biotech research facilities I'm aware of. Maybe what we need for the super steel refinement plan is there. And let's go ahead and do it. It's our first time up here, so arguably I should probably pick pockets and talk to people, but I would like to just get the super steel, which we're actually going to have to do in the next episode. Now I think about it, because I can't do it. We've got like 10 minutes left, and it's going to take me about that long to get there. Oh, fine. We'll talk with people on the way. Let's talk with Zilla first. The young woman greets you with a broad smile, revealing an incisor gap as well as the fact that most of her lower jaw teeth are notably crooked. So someone took a handful of differently colored teeth and then just pressed them into her gums until they stuck. Still, there is no doubt that this imperfect smile has a charming and unique quality. A greeting soon follows. Ah, good day to you, mister. I'm Zilla, and you must be hungry. Hey, I am hungry. Let me see what you have. Zilla generally has a ton of Rat Hound barbecue, so if you're ever looking for that, she's the one who has it. As long as we're up and about, let's grab a burger. Talk with her really quick about the faceless invasion. How do you feel about it, Zilla? Well, it's a weird situation. When I first heard that the faceless were cutting us off from the north, I'm not gonna lie, I panicked. It's hardcore stuff. You know what I mean? With the tunnelers and all that nonsense. The Praetorians managed to halt their advance for now, but I still have a bad feeling about it all. I heard the Faceless kidnap people and turn them into cyborgs, into more Faceless. If that's true, then they aren't going to stop until we've all been converted. Well, they ain't going to catch me, no. I'm going to go drop off a ledge if they ever get into the city. This is all nonsense. Hardcore nonsense. What can you tell me about the arena, Zilla? It's the reason people come to Core City, to witness the most beautiful carnage available in Underrail. Some say it's cruel and evil and all that nonsense, but all contestants are there voluntarily. Voluntarily. They fight because they want the fame and the coin. So if you've got the time off to see some hardcore domination, check it out. You won't regret it. You also won't regret tasting some of the food I've got to offer. Well, take care, Zilla. Thank you. I'll pick pockets later. Alright, so let's go up this way. I want to make a beeline right for the lab, and we'll complete the lab and see if we do get super steel blueprints, refinement data from it. But I also do want to get some of this fog of war gone. Actually, there's a group of schmucks up ahead, so I guess we should probably deal with them too, right? We'll deal with them too. Some bandits guarding a refrigerator. Oh, I think they're guarding more than a refrigerator now, right? Is this the group? There's a group that's guarding a optional area, which leads up to a very cold place that has a unique oddity. And I think what are they called? A feat as well on dominating mode. We could kill them. We'll come back. Oh no, it's this gentleman. This gentleman is the one who's guarding it, if I recall correctly. The entrance. Okay. Well, let's do a little bit more exploring. Some shelves. Hey, another train driver manual. Locked. Only 90? We could get through that with our last normal lockpick. Shield emitter, 86 plasma discharger, an OK hammerer, and an old metro ticket. Oh, I should have read that. That's our first one up here. The rail lines here, the stops and pickups, the stations, feel like these were probably were used more frequently compared to the ones in lower Underrail. Some scavengers of Marty. Hello, are we allowed this way? Hey, caveman. You can't go downstairs. What's down there? Pain if you don't stay away. Don't worry, I wasn't planning on going down there anyway. Good. There's a sniper sitting right around here somewhere as well. I've never actually fought the scavengers here. I don't think you... Oh, there, I'm sorry, there's a sniper. And I don't intend to do so here either. What do you have, sir? I'll take your advanced health hypo. Just in case I change my mind later. Hello. What do you have? Health hypo will take your cash. And the same thing with this gentleman. He's only on with a 5mm. We don't have to worry about him at all. And here's Marty, a merchant. He sells random stuff and he wants drugs and food, if I recall correctly, in trade. Ooh, he also has a ceramic watch. An elegant watch made from a preformed piece of ceramic baked at an extremely high temperature, then milled into the desired shape. It's light and durable, anti-magnetic, and resistant to water and chemical erosion. Perhaps one of the wealthier merchants would be interested in it. Or I can just hold on to it forever and never sell it like all the other ones I'm picking up. Hey, Marty. This man seems pleased to see you. At least that's what his broad, almost ear-to-ear smile tells you. He appears rather skinny-looking in his face and arms, but the bulging, bruised belly makes it look like all of his man's body fat has gravitated to one big abdominal mass. That sounds like me. When he speaks, he immediately notices that you immediately notice that he does so with a peculiar accent. Sounds strangely familiar, yet you are unsure exactly why. Oh, a customer. Come in, man. I have all sorts of goods to sell. Yes, I am Marty Quick. Nice to meet you. Very well. What would you like to buy? What do you sell? I sell all sorts of interesting things. Yes, brought here from various places throughout Upper Underrail, dear customer. You can browse through my wares if you like. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. And in case you wanted to know, we're always looking to trade food and ammo. So if you got some to spare, we can make a pretty good deal. Yeah. What do you say, dear customer? Yeah? Yeah, let's trade. So first off, I don't think I have anything I want to trade to him. Actually, we can trade him the gun we just picked up. And those bullets. And he sells random stuff. I think of all middly quality. Take a quick peek at this. It's been a while since I've seen his wares. 101. That's right, 111. Oh, he sells cryogel vials. And coal. That would be important. If you want to explore the cold area somewhere around here, but we can do that later. We'll save some cash at the moment. Alright, take care, Marty. Wasn't there like a secret vent right here? Let you circumvent getting into a fight with these scavengers? I thought there was. But we don't have the perception to find it. Speaking, by the way, of perception, our food expired. Get this on the map really quick and get all the fog of war gone. Viewer, I think this leads to the lab. And it does. Alright, so we will explore this facility in the next episode, viewer. And we'll stop here. So if it was entertaining, you got to see us explore another abandoned Biocorp laboratory, fight yet more freaking Deathstalkers. And now it's time to explore another one. And given the darkness, maybe we should expect more Deathstalkers here too. So we'll see if there's any here in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. And take care, everyone.